I remember it vividly. One of the last shiurim I was zoichet to be by my Rebbe, Rav Shlomo Leib Brevda, Zecher Tzadik Livracha. He told us that a time will come, right before the Geula, in which the Rebbeinu Shalom will squeeze the world, will tighten things so harshly that we will have very little at our disposal. Things will become very difficult. And the nisayon will be to see if we are helping each other, if we are caring about each other, if we are giving to each other and thinking about each other. He said, I don't know when it will be, but it will be soon, before the Geula. In our times, we are experiencing very, very similar to that. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to see if we will rise to the occasion to think about others and to do for others, to care about our neighbors and our fellow Yidden in our community. A number of weeks ago, in his Parsha Shir, Rabbi Lehrfield, may HaKadosh Baruch Hu send him a refuah shalema, asked a fantastic question. When you look at the Torah's description of the Klei HaMikdash, you'll notice that all of the kelim, the measurements are broken measurements. Half an amma here, 2.5 ammas, 1.5 amma, except for one, the shulchan. The shulchan is comprised both of broken measurements and of whole measurements. Why is that? He explains so beautifully that the shulchan represents our tables, our prosperity, our gashmius. And there are those whose shulchan, whose gashmius is more complete. And there are those whose gashmius is more broken. And when those of us who are zoiche to have a more whole, more complete gashmius, when we sit down at our tables to enjoy, we must remember those whose gashmius, whose shulchanos are broken. We must remember them and take care of them. Now is the time, my friends. Our local South Florida Tomchei Shabbos is running their annual Pesach campaign to raise the much needed funds to supply for those in need this time of year. Whatever you can give to contribute to that campaign, Tavai Aleichem Bracha. Halavai, that it should be a fulfillment of that which my Rebbe, Rabbi Brevda, said, that we will rise to the occasion before the Geula to show the Rebbeinu Shalom that we care for each other and give to each other. Amen. Kein Yehi Ratzon.